If you want to be able to do this, and this, and this, then keep watching. Greetings programs, welcome back to the Game Grid, back into Baldur's Gate 3, and this time we're taking a look at my best melee fighter class build. If you want to build the best fighter with the most insanely fun options in combat, then follow this build, because we're going to make sure we crush skulls with our half-orc over here. So, why are we building this character? Well, no need for sneaky, just announce your arrival by smashing their best warrior's face in the first turn, along with a Terminator-like ability to self-revive. Pick half-orc for their relentless endurance and savage attacks. Nothing beats the reluctance to stay down or the extra damage on criticals. Relentless endurance along with Ring of Regeneration will have you back in the fight without your companions having to heal or give you a helping hand. And that's if you even go down in the first place. Remember, Relentless Endurance works once per long rest, so make sure to find the Ring of Regeneration at Sorcerer's Sundries in Act 3 as soon as you get to Baldur's Gate to augment your never say die attitude. Abilities-wise, it's simple. You need strength for melee combat, dexterity for range and avoidance, and since you'll want to do both, get them as high as you can, along with constitution for hit points. But strength should be the main one, and ideally 17 to start. If you're thinking of going Eldritch Knight, intelligence is an option too, but you're a half-orc, so why bother with magic-y nonsense? So we're not going Eldritch Knight, we're going Battlemaster instead, and that'll be at level 3. Level 1, fighting style, pick dueling if you want to use a shield, or great weapon fighting if you want to mash things with a massive weapon. It's a half-orc, so deep down you know which one you should be picking here. Skill proficiencies, try to pick a background that gives you athletics or acrobatics. Lots of jumping and shoving to be done, and your strength will make you great at these. In fact, the most satisfying enemy is not just a dead one, it's a dead one that you shoved off a cliff into a dark hole. Level 2, you get Action Surge, which is what multi-class builds want fighter dips for, so smile and enjoy the moment when you press that heart icon for the very first time and realise you get another chance to absolutely crush your foe again. Level 3, select Battlemaster as your subclass. This gives you superiority dice and manoeuvres. These will set you apart in combat. If you've survived combat with Githyanki in Acts 1, 2 or 3, then you already know why Battlemaster manoeuvres are amazing, and if not yet, then be thankful you'll be on an equal footing with what awaits you. And by equal footing, I mean way better than. For your first 3 manoeuvres, pick Riposte, Trip Attack and Disarming Attack, or some combination of those and others. All 3 feel unfair when they work, especially Disarming. We get to pick more later on, so don't worry if you feel tempted by different ones, it's fine. Level 4, pick a feat. Fighters get more feats than most other classes, so this is also a way of setting yourself apart from other companions. Pick Great Weapon Master or Sharpshooter if melee or range respectively. So for this half-orc, we're picking Great Weapon Master. But you could also pick Polearm Master, because with the right magic weapon Polearm, that is an amazing feat. Remember, for key moments where you need to trip or disarm, you'll want to turn off the -5 on attack roll of Great Weapon Master all in by toggling off the passive. Level 5, we get an extra attack. And by level 11, we'll get a 3rd attack, so rejoice. Fighters are amazing, and this is partly why. Level 6, and that's right, it feels odd to already have another feat, but who cares? Let's take advantage of what really is a bonus feat. Now, I don't know about you, but a tall, hulking half-orc who can't throw enemies at other enemies doesn't seem right. Pick up Tavern Brawler here for the +1 to strength, and the combat shenanigans that will undoubtedly follow. You haven't lived until you've used a goblin as a makeshift weapon when they thought you were disarmed. Level 7, more manoeuvres. Your choice, but I would pick up Goading Attack here. Playing a proper tank role feels good, and this will give the opportunity to do that. Level 8, our 3rd feat, and I'd go for an ability score increase to get strength from 18 to 20. This will fuel the Tavern Brawler craziness. Now, most humanoids, except for those who snack on the Baldurian equivalent of KFC and Burger King, are fair game to be chucked or wielded as a makeshift flail. Some of you might say that you can use elixirs or gauntlets to up your strength, and that's fine, but we want a natural 20 for all times when something else must be consumed or worn. Level 9, we get Indomitable here. No choice, we just bend the laws of dice rolls here to get a second chance at saving throws, and that's quite awesome. Level 10, Superiority dice become D10 now, and this improves so many aspects, not least of which are damage when using manoeuvres. And talking of those, we get another 2. Pick whichever sound cool at this point, but pushing and precision are always useful if you're stuck. Level 11, and there we have it, folks, the satisfying sound of a third attack being added to our character. So many ways to use this, and it's impossible not to love it. Don't overthink things, just click again on the enemy's head to smash them into oblivion. Level 12, our final level, and our 4th feat. We can't improve strength beyond 20 without items or magic, so we'll want to get it to 20 at this point if you haven't yet. Otherwise, Alert is an amazing underrated feat. On some occasions where your party are surprised, you won't be, unless it was a surprise party, and hey, who doesn't love those when there's cake and candles? Alternatively, my other choice might also surprise some third parties, but Tough as a feat could give you an extra 24 hit points at level 12, which is quite frankly ridiculous. Magic item-wise, your choices are pretty simple. The best medium or heavy armor you can get, and a big two-hander like a greatsword or glaive, and then anything that ups stats, mitigates damage, or increases your critical chance, so go nuts! You can wield and wear everything, so grab them before your friends do. A special mention for adamantite armor, which you can craft before you leave Act 1, and the Ring of Regeneration, as mentioned earlier, which is a cornerstone of this build. So there you go, a really fun fighter build that'll have you chuckling at the screen as you drive your enemies before you and hear the lamentations of their loved ones. Hope you found it useful. What is your favourite way to build a fighter in Baldur's Gate 3? Tell me in the comments below, and thanks so much as always for watching.